Welcome back, Laura.
Thank you.
We are having a great adventure with the many parts of this episode. Anyway, welcome. And now I insert the question. Welcome, Laura.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi, please tell everybody who you are and what you do.
Okay, yeah, I'm Laura Vesprini. I'm the singer of Cherokee and Stryx. And Cherokee is a band we play more like rock music, like Wishbone Ash, Fleetwood Mac, Thin Lizzy. And Stryx is more gloomy, so we play some, yeah, not doom, but this gloom rock like Black Sabbath or Coven in this way. And yeah, I have a lot of interests and hobbies, but music is my main interest, let's say that.
Okay, so two questions would be, what is your other favorite thing to do, and what's your zodiac sign?
Okay, my zodiac sign is Gemini. Gemini, I don't know how to say. Yeah, and other thing that I will do. Actually, I love art a lot, but I never practice that well. So just big passion. I have this big passion. I do some stuff, but I don't have time for that.
Yeah,
So yeah.
it's a lot of time. Gemini.
Yeah.
Oh, so your birthday was in June, I guess?
I know May, 21st of May actually.
Okay,
So
well,
yeah, it's
happy
very soon.
belated. All right. So when did you first realize that you loved rock and metal music and you wanted to create more of it?
Okay. I don't know if there was a moment, a special moment, because I've always been surrounded by music. At school, I liked learning the theory and also um, I tried also to play some instruments like flute or guitar, and also sang in the choir at school and at the university too. But it was always like different kind of music. For example, my father and uncles used to listen a lot of classic rock music and bands like Pink Floyd, Eagles, Dire Straits, this stuff. I remember I started to listen to punk rock music when I was 11, 12. And then little by little, I fell in love with bands like Guns N' Roses, Skid Row, Iron Maiden, AC/DC, this kind of stuff. But I got to know more underground bands thanks to a lot of friends of mine. I think they were older than me. And I discovered bands like Manila Road, Accept, because I remember I'm from Italy, actually from a little town from the center of Italy. And actually it's not famous at all, and it's not a big city, but at that time there was a big underground scene. I have to say there were a lot of concerts during the weekend, and this was really cool. So that's why I started, I think, there back in those days to have this wish to have a band. I also had one, but we were terrible, I have to say, when I was a teenager. And then another one called Kernix. I had this band, yeah, with my best friend and other girls actually, and a guy too. Yeah, then exactly the time when I moved to Germany, then I started to do stuff with Cherokee and Stryx. Yeah.
Nice. What year did you start working with those two bands?
When I forget numbers all the time. I think um, with Cherokee, they had another singer, and they're from Germany. So I think I joined them at 2017, around 2000, yeah, 2017, and Strix a bit earlier because it was just a project actually with a friend of mine from Italy, and we started to be more active, like last year or 2 years ago, actually. Yeah.
Okay, so Styx is really new. That's exciting. Um, so for those two bands, Cherokee and Strix, if your music were a movie soundtrack, what would those movies be about?
Yeah, it's difficult. Uh, yeah, I think um, if I can put both bands in one movie or something like that,
However you want.
maybe it would be like a spaghetti western movie with the, in the think about Cherokee
Uh-huh.
with Bud Spencer and Terence Hill, this kind of stuff, and but also with the music of Goblin or Ennio Morricone, and this will put some, some dark atmosphere, like with the influence of Dario Argento, this kind of thing. So it's a mess. It's a big thing, but I would think about those kind of movies. Yeah.
I would love to see a heavy metal spaghetti western. That sounds great.
Oh yes, me too. Actually, it's
So
a
who would the hero be and who would the villain be?
hmm. The villain maybe Kinski. This German actor is crazy and bad in every movie. So and he's German, so it fits.
Mhm, mhm.
you know, yeah, Bud Spencer. Let's say Bud Spencer.
Okay. And who for the hero?
Bud Spencer, the is Italian actor actually.
Oh, okay. I'll
Let's
have
see.
to look that person up.
And maybe let's put a knight in this movie, like medieval stuff, because with Cherokee we also have this kind of thing. Yeah,
Okay.
it's the
All
big
right. So it's like heavy metal medieval cowboy from Italy. Yes.
yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay. So if you could select three pieces of band memorabilia of all time, what would you like to have?
Yeah. Mm, I actually saw Stevie Nicks few weeks ago in Amsterdam, and she brought and wore several capes, that she has, and I thought I want them. So maybe for me, those are enough. Three of them, also one, the gold one because I love gold. So the gold dust woman, and they were. She say, they are really really old, so I have to be careful with those. So one of them would be nice, amazing, I think.
Yeah, we need to find somebody who feels like maybe I should do it myself. I should start manufacturing them because everybody wants these. We need some that look kind of goth. We need golden
Yeah.
ones. We need lots of tassels and fringe. We need to
Yes.
start a
I
line.
actually bought one in Spain because it's typical in Spain for flamenco, I think.
Okay, yeah.
But ages ago, I just like it, and then I figure out that it's similar.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, that would be nice to do.
Hmm.
You do a lot of nice stuff, so I think.
I
I don't
I
know.
would go crazy with that. I would like create insane like embroidered and sequined ones that like say the band name on the back. So I'll just have to start with one and then this will explode and I'll run out of time to do everything that I love doing. Do you want to pick two more things? What about Cher's feather headdress from when she did Half Breed?
Please, yes.
Like
Yes.
Cher was doing a little bit of like um there's like there are some questions about what she did there, but nonetheless, it does look very nice on her. Uh,
True, it is. There
anything
are
else?
other stuff could be dangerous then. Beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, if you could pick bands for the lineup of a dream festival, who would you choose and where would you want this dream festival to take place?
Hmm. Let's see. I always dream when I was a kid, a teenager, to have a concert in my garden at my parents' place. So it would be perfect. just private festival, and maybe some bands that I never had the chance to see. I thought because so bands like Dio
Mhm.
or Fleetwood Mac with all possible lineups, Black Sabbath as well with maybe also Rory Gallagher and Thin Lizzy. I love them, but I couldn't see them. Rush as well. So yeah, a lot of these kind of bands also. Stevie Ray Vaughan,
Mm.
Etta James, and
Oh yeah.
Betty Davis. I think I really would like to see them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
would put those, these impossible bands.
Yeah. But unless you were like a necromancer and you had their corpses rise out of like a graveyard and then they all started like walking to your parents' garden.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow.
And you were wearing a sequined cape and you were also a medieval cowgirl. I think this is
Yeah, yeah, it's beautiful dream. I'm gonna dream about that tonight.
thinking the same thing. I was like, I think you're gonna have a dream about this. Draw some pictures of it, like make time. I would love to see those pictures. If you decide to sit down and just doodle, show me all of these things.
Drinking one with Etta James, yeah, why not?
Yeah, I could see her in kind of like an old west hoochie coochie kind of get up when she was doing her songs. And then Dio, he would be one of the medieval night cowboys.
Yeah.
Um, let's see, Rush. They'd
Yeah,
probably like, I don't know, maybe I should have you say. How would they arrive to this party?
I don't know. Rush, yeah, everything actually. They are just crazy. Yeah, maybe they're gonna put some art gallery. They did also some comedian stuff. So yeah, maybe. But
Um,
yeah,
so looking back, what was a big decision you made that turned out to be a great choice?
um, decision. I think a big decision I made it was to move to Germany, of course. But I don't know if it was right or wrong. I think you never know, when you take a decision. But I'm actually proud to made a decision to of because I think it opened many doors. And in general, I think I always try to follow what I feel, what I want, and even if it takes energy or risk, whatever, I think at least you make a decision, and I think this is a beautiful thing to do, and you
Yeah.
should be proud. Of you. If you are in your comfort zone or just complain, I don't like this kind of stuff. So just do it, and yeah, I think
Hmm.
this is
Okay,
yeah.
so that's really good advice. Follow your dreams, follow your passion. Maybe they take you to Germany, and when you get there, you join Cherokee and Styx, and you
Yeah,
find out if it was a good choice.
it
Um,
is, yeah.
what would you like to have in Germany that you had in Italy?
Yeah. Food.
Oh, boo!
Italian. No, I'm kidding. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, I love Germany, so it's really. But I miss my landscape. For example, where I'm from, there is sea, hills, and mountains in 1 hour.
Oh,
So this what I really miss, and also family, of course, friends. But I have friends. We are used to it, so I have friends everywhere.
hmm.
But yeah, I think the landscape. I have to say.
I think that was a
So
perfectly Italian answer. You said, I miss food, I miss
yeah,
Italy, and miss my family and friends. Like
yeah.
that.
I'm
She's an
so.
Italian girl. So, also a good answer. But fortunately, they're not too far apart. You can like get back and forth. Um, okay, so what is your favorite gear and your favorite stage wear?
Okay. I always wear my black or gold cowboy boots. So yeah, I have those. When I play with Cherokee, I also wear a cowboy hat at the beginning of the show, and also this Spanish cape I told you
Hmm.
at the beginning, because otherwise it's too much. I can move myself, so
Hmm.
I throw it away. And then I have my, yeah, or like go away. Oh. Yeah. And I have, yeah, my microphone stand with some feathers hanging from it, and incense as well. Um, I also have a big black cape when I play with the Stryx. Actually, we only had one concert, so it
So
was the
far.
first.
Yeah, more to come, I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah, I hope so. Yeah.
Uh,
And of course, I have a lot of water on stage and throat spray that I use.
okay.
Uh,
What kind of throat spray do you like?
um, Propolis. Do you know propolis? It's like a bee. I don't know the name I think it's propolis. It's
Well, you can send it
like
to me.
honey.
Yeah,
Honey. Yeah.
you can send it to me on Instagram later, and I'll just put it in the chat or in the description of the show. Cool spray. Deb from Lady Beast has a line of holistic health products, and she has a singer's spray too, which I have tried, and it's very
Mm,
nice. I'll
yeah.
put you in touch with her if you want to check out her heavy heavy herbs line.
Yeah,
Uh,
no,
okay, so when you hit the inevitable flaming hoop in the circus of the music industry, such as a tour being canceled or an album being delayed or a membership lineup change, um, what helps you keep your spirits up?
oh, I think. Yeah, it's difficult. It's a tough time when something bad it happens, but you have to think about that. You try to do your best, so that's what is important at the end. And and also think about all the bands or artists that you know they also have the same problems, same tough times. So just carry on, and yeah, just think about
Yes.
yeah, exactly. Carry on.
Um, do you ever do any spells or rituals? Like, do you have a special incantation or mantra, or is there like a like candle or a kind of flower that help you think magically?
Um, I am, let's say, more like sus suspicion, superstition stuff. Like, yeah, you know, Italians are really superstition, so we do that. And this means put your bad bad energy away. Let's put some energy away, and then also, uh, yeah, some amethyst stones in the end, or Palo Santo as like incense, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you feel, I mean, I don't know if it's true or not, but why not? Let's do it, and then maybe it can help. It can help. I don't know.
Um, I love collecting these kinds of ideas. And one of these things that I've collected was that Marilyn Monroe used to she would write a list of things that she wanted people to say and think when they would meet her. And she would write things like, Marilyn Monroe is the most beautiful woman in the world. And she just would repeat it until she believed it. And then she exuded that. And so I was like, I'd like to try that and see what happens. So um, just when I was waiting to start the interview with you, I wrote down, I want to be invited for another interview. And then I opened my phone and a really cool Canadian zine said, we want to interview
What?
you for our next issue. So start writing that down, right? And then, or like if it's like a lineup change, it could be like, I will find the best replacement in the world. And then you might find the best replacement. Or, yeah, I mean, that's just like one of many, many things we can do. But
Yeah.
there was another one yesterday. I was saying something about like something new I wanted to try. And then today, again, when I opened my phone, someone else asked me to do exactly that thing. So, and I had written it down. So I think writing things
Yeah.
down. I'm all about the magical superstitions myself. But anyway,
Yeah, I also believe in energies, these kind of things. If you believe it, if you think about that, then maybe it can happen. So, yeah,
okay, tell me a story about when that worked for you. Because I think that you've done that before.
yeah, it worked. Similar like you. I don't know if I should say it because maybe then
Here, wait.
it will.
I'm making a magic metal circle for us, and so now you can say it. It's protected.
Yeah, like I don't know, yeah. Also in general, I mean, I feel connected to the moon, so I talk to the moon a lot since I was a kid.
Oh.
So yeah, then this kind of some stuff happened for real.
Mm.
But maybe also I think because you make it, you believe it,
Mhm.
you want that this happen. So you know, it's both of things.
Oh,
Yeah,
totally. Yeah, I think that when you commit to something and you decide that you're going to look for opportunities, when the opportunity comes, you feel brave because you know, like, not, oh, I think I want it, but oh, I know I want that. And then you approach it with that commitment and you say, this is what I want. And, like, the person on the other side may have thought, like, maybe you would be interested, but then to see you say, I want that, then there's the magic. But yeah, it's a part about us like believing that we can and should have things and then the opportunity coming, and that's like the moment that the
that's true.
constellations align. So I love the moon chats. Do you do it at any time, or is it full moons, or
Full moon. Yeah, full
very
moon.
cool, very cool. Okay, so what is a performance memory that you'll never forget?
Actually, bad and good ones.
Woo.
I mean,
You can do one of each, or you can just do the good, or whatever you want to do.
yeah, actually, we played a Muskara with Cherokee, and really at the beginning of my time with Cherokee, and it was like a mix of feelings because it was hot as hell, but my mattress broke the night before, and it was
Oh.
so humid, so I lost my voice. So it was like, and then it was so sunny during the day during our concert, so it was really, but also really, really beautiful. A lot of people came to us and say a lot of compliments, even if I was without voice, but it was just, more dirty, and so it was fine. But I think, and the night before we opened for Ashbury. So
Mhm.
for me, it was like, wow, as I was so excited. And then it was these early feelings, I think I never forget. And yeah, it was really also a lot of other shows really beautiful, like Reggie That Date or Truheim last year. It was really big and in front of a lot of friends, so cheering you up, and it was really beautiful. Yeah, it
Oh,
was.
yeah. It really, it's like if you like it and your friends like it, that's enough people, I think.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I was thinking before that somebody had asked me, if I could interview anyone, who would I pick? And I was thinking, oh, I've interviewed so many people that are like so exciting to talk to and also interesting. And like someone's number of Spotify listeners does not make me more excited to talk to them. I get excited to talk to people who are just interesting. So it's like the value of a band's music or performance, it really only matters if they like it and their friends like it and if it's interesting to people. It really doesn't matter if you're like, you know, if Spotify pays you.
That's true. Actually, there are a lot of reviews, when you release a song or an album. And okay, it's nice to get some compliments or also to get some bad reviews. You can always learn. But if you know that friend of yours has, a good taste in music, not just because it's a friend of yours, and
Mhm.
say stuff, it has really so much power, and it helps a lot. It's really beautiful. Yeah, you're
True.
right.
So, after a long day of recording, touring, or working out the kinks, how do you most like to practice self-care?
Hmm. Yeah, self-care. I mean, um, after a gig, I love to party, so I just
Just anything.
enjoy the night. But it depends if we have more gigs to do the day after or the days after. I try to be quiet and have a nice sleep because it's important for a singer. It sucks a bit. and also, but after a hard day in the studio, I just eat something and then maybe I watch a movie with the band if we are together, and then I go to sleep because it's always so exhausting. I think it's really I'm always dead after studio.
Mhm.
And of course, I drink a lot of also sage and ginger tea.
Sage and ginger. That sounds good.
I put them together in a big bottle, and I drink that all the time. Also after concert, after especially in the studio, there's recordings. Yeah, it
Nice.
helps.
That sounds like a really nice tea.
Mm.
Um, and yes, sleep. Um, do you have any new announcements for us?
With both band, we are in a songwriting phase, so we hope to have a new album next year, maybe
Mhm.
um, early, early in the year. Yeah, and with Cherokee, we're gonna play in a festival called Thundersteel's Revenge Festival in Switzerland, late October. So, and maybe in France, maybe, but we are not so sure yet.
Where in
Uh,
Switzerland is that?
I forgot. I forgot that.
Do you know
But I can.
what month it
Uh,
is?
yeah, late October.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
Ooh, fun, spooky season.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Okay.
true.
So,
And then exactly just writing a song and yeah. At the moment we are quiet, but not that quiet, so that's why.
okay. Where can
Yeah.
everybody listen to the music that you have released and follow your adventures?
Yeah, on Spotify, of course, Bandcamp, and we have Instagram. You can find us under the name Cherokee Art Rock or Stryx Band,
Mhm.
and we have also LinkedIn, yeah,
LinkedIn.
and YouTube, of course.
Oh,
LinkedIn,
you have LinkedIn. That is the first time I've heard of a band on LinkedIn.
really? I don't
Yeah,
put
I will have
them.
to like look at what you've put together there.
It's useful, you can go there and then you have Spotify,
Oh,
the
link
link.
free. Oh, okay.
LinkedIn. Yeah, no, LinkedIn. You thought that,
Like,
yeah,
wow,
sorry.
I've never thought of that.
Looking for a job?
I was like, or maybe there are a lot of like producers and stuff on LinkedIn, so I don't know. So
Maybe in the future, who knows? It will be like that. Or,
that is so great. Well, it was super fun to talk to you. Good luck
yeah,
in the studio, and
thanks.
I will hit you up to find out more about some of the stuff that you shared.
Thanks. Thanks a lot for what you are doing. Yeah.
It is definitely my pleasure. Bye. Thank you, Laura. And now we will play the vinyl game.
Yeah. I'm curious
Okay.
about.
So
Yeah.
I think that you're really going to know all of these vinyl very well.
No, I don't think so.
So Diane Davidson or Sweat?
Okay. So, I have to say I don't know them that much, uh, almost at all. But Sweat sounds really cool because I listened to a song recently, and also the artwork, I think it's really cool. But yeah, I have to check them more, I think.
Yeah, this is their only album out right now, and um, the singer immigrated to Pennsylvania from Switzerland, and the rest of the band is native to Pennsylvania. Sweat,
Okay.
yeah, and Diane Davidson, she's sort of an Appalachian rock sound, Appalachian folk. Okay, so then Fairport Convention or Grace Slick?
I have to say Grace Slick because I love this record, and Angel of the Night is on it, and it's really a hit.
Yep,
And this record is so cool, yeah, and she's amazing. So yeah,
she is. After she decided that she didn't want to do music anymore, she started painting, and they're all these Alice in Wonderland themed paintings of like white rabbits and stuff. And I looked at them just before the pandemic and I thought, oh, they're not that expensive. They were like a couple $100s. And I thought maybe I should buy one. Like I didn't think they were like the most beautiful paintings I'd ever seen, but I just thought, what if I had a Grace Slick painting? So then
yeah,
in the during the pandemic, the art market spiked and it was like everything went up. And so I looked at the Grace Slick paintings again, and then they were like $10,000, which seems more appropriate, honestly. But yeah, Angel of the Night is a great early heavy metal song. Definitely heavy metal.
yeah,
And written and recorded in 79. So
crazy if you think about it.
yeah, Coven or Share.
Well, Cher is amazing. She's Cher, but I have to choose Coven because Jinx is really the Black Witch, which inspired us, I think, and she's great. I saw them with a new band. They're all great musicians, and still nowadays they're great. And actually, I forgot to tell you once. She designed our logo of Stryx, my band. Yeah, the
You
it's
designed it?
yeah, this one. We had the. It's
Oh
so
my
cool.
gosh, that's
Yeah,
amazing. Okay,
because
wait.
ages ago the guitar player asked her, and she did it. This
What?
one.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
so special. Okay, wait. I have to grab something. Ew.
you have to.
Currently beating it.
Yeah, I saw it on Instagram. It's amazing.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm covering it in beads.
Oh, it's full of details actually. Yeah,
Yeah,
of glitter.
it's got beads all over it and sequins. Like her eyelashes are beads. Okay. So it's gonna be really insane when I finish it. I'm so excited. I'm gonna wear it to the opening of the Women's Art Biennale in London.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw it. I thought, I wish I could be there and or closer.
Oh
But
yeah, I actually have an empty +1 as well. I'm bringing Mel Hassan from the Midwich Cuckoos as one of my guests, but I have an empty slot because Lorraine Lewis said she wanted to go, and she realized that it was at the same time as her birthday party in Las Vegas, and so now it's open. So if you just decide that you want to fly up, I have a really cute bed and breakfast in Chelsea.
wow, it would be amazing. But I think I
Think
have
about
so plans. Yeah, but I thought it's an interesting thing. Really
it.
cool.
Okay, so Lynn Hughes or Marianne Faithfull?
Hmm. Yeah, I have to admit I don't know them. Yeah, so I'm happy actually. So I have to discover them.
Mhm.
I think the title there, the record with the gypsy, it's pretty interesting. Freeway Gypsy.
Yeah. Her singing voice is really unique. She does the old style of vibrato that you would hear in like 1920s and 1930s music. So she sings sort of the way that Mae West sings. And then Marianne Faithfull has like a very gravelly, scratchy voice, and was like an it girl, like Twiggy in the 60s, but had drug problems. And even though her career continued, she never, um, I don't think she hit her full potential.
That's sad. Yeah.
Stevie Nicks or Kate Bush?
Uh, I have to say Stevie Nicks. Yeah, she's I mean Kate Bush. She is a great singer as well, but Stevie Nicks is she's my white witch that I love. And I saw her with Fleetwood Mac and Alone, and she's so funny on stage and has a great voice. And I like her outfits and moves on stage, and yeah, it's really cool.
Um,
She I love her. Yeah.
this it says that this album was dedicated to Alice in Wonderland and her mother, the Queen of Hearts. So I guess
Ah,
we have a magic theme running through these.
geez. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's so wonderful that you got to see your idol twice with Fleetwood
Yeah.
Mac and Alone. I hope that everybody gets to do that. I got to see Tina Turner when I was 18, so that was good 'cause and
Amazing. Yeah.
she ran off right after that. So then last set, Barbara Streisand or Joni Mitchell.
Hmm. Yeah. Um, I mean, Barbara Streisand is cool. Johnny Mitchell as well, but they are completely different. And uh, I would pick Johnny Mitchell just because, I don't know, it's one of the first doing her stuff, and she looks like more rock and roll than you can expect, I think.
Oh yeah.
But,
Yeah.
like badass. But yeah, she's really important for.
And her album is pretty great with like the little shoes. I think that she also paints. Um, Joni Mitchell also had a rock star boyfriend that she got too tangled up with and had his baby. And then he made her put the baby up for adoption and she always regretted it. And that was right in the beginning of her career. And so her music like sounds so like deep and soulful because she honestly kind of like had quite a sojourn at a really young age.
That's a big
Um,
thing.
yeah, but since her music is so autobiographical, if you ever have the chance to listen to her discography um, in sequence, it's somebody's life story in like real time. So it's really, really cool. And actually, there's like an encouraging thought about like, do you want to write music that's personal? If you do, like an interesting record. Oh, yeah. Very
So-
short and sweet, but now
Yeah,
complete.
we made
Okay.
it. Yeah, it was
Well,
nice.
yeah, and you also got to go back to Italy and get reinvigorated and re-inspired. What happened when you got back?
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, before leaving, I spent a few days with the Cherokee guys, and we wrote a few new songs. And in Italy, I met the Stryx guys, and we wrote new songs as well. So I really full of inspiration and happy about the new stuff. And it's always cool this period of when you have ideas and you put them together, and really, yeah, that's the new things. I hope we're gonna have a new album with both bands next year. I really hope that. Yeah.
Oh, that's super exciting. I know that people will be really stoked about that. When I shared in my stories that we were doing part 2 or 3 of this interview today, Tyler Heath from Leather Duchess and his solo project and other bands
said, "What a great album," in reference to the song that was in the story. So there are cool people out there excited for your cool creations.
Cute. Oh, glad to hear that always.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time, Laura.
Thank you, and have a nice day. Bye. See you
Bye.
soon. Mwah.